Hello and welcome back to Tucking It Up. My name is Tuck, and on this channel we like to play around with makeup. So today I'm going to have a fun video. It's a little bit different than sort of my usual content. What we're going to be doing today is we are going to be looking at some of the items that came in the Trendmood Box, Volume 10, and just play around with it, you know, do the whole unboxing kind of deal, and do a try-on. So if that sounds like the kind of thing you're interested in, please stay tuned. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of unboxing, haul sorts of videos, but I wanted to make an exception because I thought this box was worth it. So for those of you who don't know, this is not like a subscription box. Instead, every so often, I don't know what the exact cadence is, but Trendmood will offer, you know, a box like this, collection of products for sale. They'll tell you what you get beforehand, so it's not like a surprise, right? You know exactly what you're getting. And I thought the price was pretty reasonable. So, you know, I'm destroying the illusion, but as you can see, I've already gone ahead and opened it just to make sure everything inside was, you know, okay. And so you get... Okay, so you get quite a nice assortment actually this time, and I think this is actually true of most of their boxes, but you get a nice assortment of things. I'll put up a picture here so you can see exactly all of those things in detail, but there's a little bit for your face, there's a little bit for your eyes, there's a little bit for your hair. The thing that made me want to purchase this box, right, the motivator, and those are the two Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid duochrome. They say multichrome on the packaging, but they're kind of more duochrome to me. Duochrome liquid pigments. So there were two shades that were included. Let's go with that. Young Love and Passion. So I've gone ahead and removed them from their boxes, and so just going to show them right here. I do love this packaging. I'm generally not a huge packaging person. It doesn't make too much of a difference to me, but I like how, I don't know, there's just something kind of classy looking about this. And so, Passion is described as having a watermelon pink to pear green flip. And then Young Love is described as having pink to lilac. So as you can see from the swatches that I'm doing here, there is a flip for sure for both of them. I think it's much more noticeable with Passion, and with Passion actually it reads to me as like this pear green to more of a cool gold kind of flip versus you know, watermelon pink as they say on the website. And then Young Love, again, I think pink to lilac is pretty good, but it's much more subtle than with Passion. So in addition to that, you also get a what looks to me like a full-size primer from Patrick Starr. I think this is new. This is the Secure the Blur, let me do it like there we go. Secure the Blur primer, and then you get two travel size setting powders from Patrick Starr's One Size brand. So you get the translucent over here, as well as the deep/dark. And then the final like makeup product is this Dazzlestick from KVD Vegan Beauty. There were two shades that sort of were randomly included with the box. I'm glad I got Electro Bolt because Hailstorm is more of a silvery color, which generally doesn't work on me as well, whereas Electro Bolt is a fiery copper is how it's described, and I think that will look really quite nice. There we go. Okay, so it's a stick shadow. You can see, you know, it's actually quite elegant look. Well, I like the silhouette of this. The designs, these little stars on it, a little questionable, but whatever. So it's just kind of like a lipstick kind of size and look. As you can see, it's this nice copper shade. It reminds me a bit of Blood Moon from Pat McGrath's Midnight Sun palette, which is one of my favorite like sort of copper shades. In terms of non-makeup products, we have two things. We have a serum as well as some hair care. So the serum is from True Botanicals. It's their Chabula. Let's go with Chabula. Active Immunity Serum. It's right here. Let me see. No. Okay, it's going to get washed out. That's fine. Go ahead and open it. So, there we go. Let's give it a scent. Let's give it a scent. Let's give it a sniff. It smells very green, kind of like, you know, I guess if you were thinking sort of like spa products, that sort of scent, that would be this. In terms of consistency, it's a little bit more viscous than some other serums I've tried. So Chabula, here's what Chabula is. I'd never heard of this before, but it's a unique fruit extract that works on 5 levels of aging to address blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. It's going to do whatever it's going to do. It smells fine. I'm sure it performs just fine. So, okay, whatever. We have a shampoo, a conditioner, and a smoothing spray from OGX. I will use these products. Maybe I'll even, again, include some B-roll of me using them just for the heck of it. So, yeah, these are definitely kind of like, in my line of work, what we call the filler, not the thriller items. And so I'm, you know, at the same time though, I'm glad they were included. I do like OGX products. I've tried them in the past. Actually, when I had bleached hair that I then dyed a variety of shades, I'll maybe pop up some pictures right here. I used the OGX like coconut oil a lot. I would say that was one of the things that helped save my hair from being like a complete like straw, you know, hay kind of moment. Alright, time for makeup. Let's start our eye try-on, I guess I should say, with the Dazzlestick. Okay, so it does have this nice cooling sensation when you put it on the lid. The color is quite nice. It's not as warm as Blood Moon from Pat McGrath. Went on smoothly, again, quite evenly. Coverage is nice. Nice, pretty good depth. Yeah, that was really fast and easy. The one thing I did not like about it is because the product itself is so soft, as you saw, even though I was not really swiping very hard on my eyes or anything like that, I would say I was quite gentle. You could still see the stick itself was moving around, and some of the product got on the edge of the tube. Maybe the thing to do actually is to either use a finger or a brush or something like that. Let's go ahead and play around with the twin flames. I'm going to start with the one that I don't like as much, which is Young Love. To be perfectly honest with you, I think both those twin flame shades, they're not going to work on me as is, right? So don't take, you know, I'm fully expecting this like just me putting on the lid right now, I'm fully expecting it to not look great in terms of like how it works with my coloring and all of that. One thing I'm noticing about this product is that it doesn't adhere super well when it's wet. Like you can see, I was trying to pat it in a little bit, and a lot of it got on my fingers. I think if you use it, you know, you do have to wait for it to mostly set before trying to blend it out or anything. So because this has no base pigment, it does, you know, depending on how the light is hitting it, it can look a little bit patchy if there's nothing else underneath, which is why I do think if I'm going to use this, it should be as a topper. It does move around, right? So like for someone like me who has monolids, I would have to put it on and then really wait for it to dry before, you know, being able to open my eyes or do anything with that. And it does seem to dry a little bit slowly. Now let's go ahead and try out Passion. Once again, I'm going to go in directly with the applicator onto my eyelids, and I should note that there's nothing on my eyelids. I didn't prime them. There's not even really too much foundation, maybe just a little bit from when I was buffing everything in. I don't know if you can see that shift on camera, but in person it's quite dramatic. It does have that same issue of like, if it's not set yet, it's going to move. And so for someone like me, the next time when I really am going to use this for an actual look, you know, I'll have to make sure, you know, put it on when my eyelids are closed and then make sure it's really pretty much set before opening it, because otherwise things will migrate. Of course. Well, you know, if you ever thought, oh, this guy knows makeup, he knows how to do some looks, this is proof positive that I have no idea what I'm doing. Now let's try Twin Flames on the cheeks as a highlight. I am going to use Young Love on this side and I'm going to use Passion on this side because I think it might match the copper a little bit more. I went in with what I thought was a really light hand, but maybe not quite light enough. It's actually, it's definitely not like a subtle highlight, glow from within kind of deal. It's almost like I put some glitter on my face, which I love doing. So I'm definitely feeling this vibe. I can see it for, depending on which look I'm trying to do, it could be really nice. And yeah, I like this Young Live shade on my cheeks much more than I like it on my eyes. And the nice thing about it being on my cheeks is that it's not migrating so much because obviously my cheeks cannot blink. The way this product performs reminds me quite a bit, of the Chroma Luxe highlighters from Pat McGrath. I always had a lot of trouble using those. These are similar in the sense of like it lays down, really nice sparkle, and you can really get it concentrated, but this blends out much more easily and isn't like so patchy and doesn't dry down super fast like the Chroma Luxe highlighters. As with Young Love, I'm finding I like Passion a lot more on my face than on the eyes. I think this is not going to be a it's green and pink or green and gold depending on how you look at it, but it's not going to be a highlighter that anyone is going to think, oh, that's just your glow from within. This is definitely more of sort of like I'm doing a look sort of highlighter, but I do really like how it looks, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to play with in the future. And so we come to the end of another video. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. It was just fun to try a bunch of new things. And even though I'm looking quite insane right now, who gives a shit? Wrapping up. Yes, the Twin Flames, I'm not so sure about them on my eyes by themselves. As a topper, probably great. As inner corner highlights, also good. And then on the cheeks, I do like them. They are quite pretty in person. Pleasantly surprised, I should say, by the Dazzle Sticks from KVD Beauty. Went on easily, set quickly, was easy to blend out, did not crease, nice coverage. The color is okay, but yeah, the formula was great. Thank you for joining me, and be sure to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Me making a fool of myself, basically, which is pretty much what I do every single moment of every single day. But until next time, bye!